And our online training program, basically it's total 7 class I will take. And after completing the total 7 days online training program, when you face any problem regarding any issue in your code or any problem when you face, you can get the lifetime teaching support. Okay, so not only for the 7 days, after completing the 7 days online training program, when you face any problem regarding any issue in your code or any problem, or you need any consult, you can easily join freely. Okay, just before one day, knock me and take your time, and you can easily discuss about your problem. Okay, so it's a lifetime relationship with us, so that's why you can easily learn all of those things. Okay, not only for the 7 days, I take the class 7 days and I left all of you, not like that. I will try to teach you all of those things properly. So that's why we're also added that lifetime teaching support. Okay, so when you face any problem for any issue, then you can easily get the support. Okay, for anytime you can easily get it. Okay, so let's go. First of all, I will try to explain our total 7 days online training program course module. Actually, after completing the total 7 days online training program, what you will learn. Okay, so first of all, I try to discuss about the course content. So let me share my screen, and you also get the recorded video class. Okay, so after every class when finish, you can easily get the recorded class, as well as after when finish any class, you can also get the some assignment regarding this class. You can easily find out the assignment in our Google Classroom. You can easily get it. Okay, so all of those things you can easily access, all of practice code, everything you can easily get from our Google Classroom. So let's go, we'll start. I simply share my screen, and when you face any problem or any question or any confusion, you can simply ask me anytime. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we'll start. Okay, so we'll start. So basically, in this online training program, mainly we focus for the beginners who don't have any knowledge about the coding. So you can easily learn all of this coding part, and then you also learn about that how we can easily apply this type of coding on Google Earth Engine and do for the different types of remote sensing analysis. Okay, mainly first day I will try to discuss about that introduction to Google Earth Engine, and mainly how to use the Google Earth Engine for the JavaScript as well as the Python programming language. And as a beginners, if you have no knowledge about the coding, mainly JavaScript or Python, that's why we also try to discuss about the some basic principle of syntax for JavaScript and Python. As well, we also talk about the client and server object on Google Earth Engine. It's very important for learn the Google Earth Engine, and how we can get the server to execute our code. We also discuss about that, and how we can easily import the different types of data set. It can be raster data set or vector data set. How we can easily import in our Google Earth Engine platform. We also discuss about that, and how to filtering the attribute table. Okay. And second day, mainly we talk about that how we can easily filtering and displaying the satellite images, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, how you can easily use the different types of satellite composite, how you can easily create the different types of band combination, true color, false color, and how you can easily export the satellite imagery, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, how we can easily import, filter, then reduce, clip, and display the raster in Google Earth Engine, how we can easily work with the time series chart on Google Earth Engine for creating the different types of indices time series chart, for NDVI time series chart, NBWI time series chart, or any other indices time series chart, how we can easily create, and how we can easily export the shape file from Google Earth Engine. We also discuss about that. And third day, mainly we talk about that calculating any indices from satellite imagery using the Landsat and Sentinel imagery, and how we can easily filter in the Sentinel-2 satellite imagery and monitor the NDWI and NDVI, as well as we also talk about that how we can easily extract the water body using the thresholding technique. Okay, as well as we talk about that how can NDVI, NWI survey all indices time series chart using Landsat and Sentinel imagery, how to export any shape file, how to add the gradient list, and NWI calculate from MODIS and Landsat data. So it show you all of things practically. Okay, so that's why you can easily learn and also learn about the coding. So that's why you can easily do this type of project work for your own research work. And fourth day, mainly we talk about that how to remove cloud and haze from the satellite imagery. Landsat or Sentinel imagery. Basically, when you want to work for the rainy season or wet season, we find out a lot of cloud on our satellite imagery. So that's why I also talk about that how we can easily remove this type of cloud and haze from our satellite imagery. Landsat or Sentinel, both of them, I also try to discuss about that. As well as also discuss about the some train analysis, such as how we can use the DEM data for visualization of hill shape map, slope map, aspect map, using the different types of DEM data, NASA SRTM DEM or STAR-DEM. We talk about that land surface temperature monitoring using Landsat satellite imagery, as well as also MODIS satellite imagery. And for the LST, in this time we also talk about the urban heat island, how we can easily identify for urban heat island, as well as also urban thermal field variance index, UFTVI. We also discuss about that. When I talk about the LST, I also try to cover the urban heat island and also cover the UFTVI, mainly urban thermal field variance index. Then how to calculate average, maximum, minimum, any indices for any specific reason about that. We talk about the monthly time series chart, how we can work for the monthly time series chart. I put the example for evapotranspiration, but we can easily do for the same things for any data set. Okay. And fifth day, mainly we try to focus on the air quality monitoring. We discussed about that, how we can easily monitor the different types of air quality parameters, such as sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, as well as also methane. This type of gases, how we can easily trace using the satellite imagery. How to make the download this type of data, time series data in CSV file format. We discuss about that. Air quality monitoring time series chart, how to calculate the total emission for any specific gases using Google Earth Engine, how we can easily monitor the AOD, mainly aerosol optical depth, as well as also how we can easily make the PM 2.5, particulate matter 2.5, how we can easily monitor, as well as I also discuss about some tasks about the ArcMap, mainly ArcGIS product, how we can easily use the ArcMap software to make the map research paper map using Google Earth Engine ArcMap software. So in this time, I also show you that some tasks related to the ArcMap, okay, or ArcGIS software related work. Mainly this software we are used for creating our research paper map, or also for our presentation map about that. Okay, so I also show you that, and I also provide with you this software link so that you can easily download from here and also use it. Okay. And mainly sixth, we try to discuss about the machine learning, how we can easily apply the different types of machine learning model in Google Earth Engine and work with for the supervised, unsupervised, and using these things, how we can easily work for the different types of land use land cover classification or crop classification, as well as we also talk about that random forest, CRUD, support vector machine, minimum distance classifier. So a lot of things I will cover for this time, as well as we also talk about that how we can easily check the accuracy about that our land use land cover map. It can be overall accuracy, kappa accuracy, producer accuracy, consumer accuracy. So this type of accuracy, how we can easily calculate using Google Earth Engine platform. We also talk about that. And we also talk about that land use land cover classes area. Calculate the classes area, talk about that. How to add the legend, okay, how to export the land use land cover map. We also talk about that. And seventh, mainly we talk about that change detection analysis. How we can easily work for the land use land cover change detection using Google Earth Engine, NDVI change detection or vegetation change detection. Okay, as well as you talk about that hyperparameter planning for improving the accuracy of our machine learning model. So this is our full syllabus. Okay, I will try to complete all of those things within 7 days. And basically, it's our total 3 hours live training session. 2 hours mainly I will deliver the lecture, and 1 hour for your problem solving class. Okay, for 1 hour I take your problem and try to solve this type of problem. Okay, so it's total 3 hours. 2 hours I delivered the lecture, and 1 hour for your problem solving class. Okay, when you face any problem, you can simply share your screen and then show me your problem. Just we try to make the interactive session. Okay, so you can simply share your screen, then I also try to give you the solution about your problem. So basically, this is a total 7 days online training program, and you also get some benefit when you want to join this online training program. You can get the course certificate after submitting all of assignment. Okay, so after every class, I put some assignment in our Google Classroom. You can simply submit all of assignment, and there is no deadline. Okay, so when you learn all of those, you can simply do it. There is no deadline for submitting the assignment. Okay, you can get all of the slide, mainly PDF. You can get all of practice code. Okay, suppose I will show you some code in here. So all of practice code you can easily get. And if you miss any live session, then you can easily recover this part using the recorded classes. Okay, I also provide the recorded class. So that's why you can easily access the all of recorded class, lifetime access. There is no limitation. And you also get the lifetime teaching support. Basically, as a beginners, when you want to learn the Google Earth Engine platform, you face a lot of problem. Okay, so that's why we're also providing the lifetime teaching support after completing the total 7 days online training program. When you face any problem regarding any issue, you can simply knock in our WhatsApp group or also our Google Classroom. Okay, just put your problem. Okay, then you can easily get the solution. And if the continuous learning purpose, you can just for lifetime teaching support you can get. Okay, so this is our full course content about that for total 7 days online training program. Okay. So anyone any question about that, you can ask me for the or any query if you want it, you can also ask me for any time. Okay, so kindly others also mute the microphone. Just, simply open my session. Okay, so first of all, what is GEE? So basically, Google Earth Engine, it's the short form is the GEE. And Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis. Okay. And now what is the cloud-based? Cloud-based platform, not only for the Google Earth Engine, we already use a lot of platform such as Facebook is a cloud-based platform, YouTube is a cloud-based platform, okay, or LinkedIn is a cloud-based platform. Okay, cloud-based platform is a common characteristic is that all of cloud-based platform has their own server. Suppose Facebook have their own server, YouTube has their own server. Suppose you just play a music or play a video from YouTube, then it will be come from YouTube server. In this time, Google Earth Engine is a cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis. So Google Earth Engine platform have a own server. Okay, so all of data set, all of things will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. And it's a cloud-based platform. That's why in this time we do the analysis cloudly. Basically, without internet connection, you cannot analyze this with your Google Earth Engine platform. And you don't need to download any types of software for using the Google Earth Engine platform because it's a cloud-based platform. So it's a cloud-based platform, and everything will be controlled from that Google Earth Engine server. And this platform, we can easily access 40 years of satellite imagery. So all of satellite imagery, it can be Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, we can easily access from this Google Earth Engine platform. So in this time, when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. Okay, because all of satellite imagery, we can easily access from Google Earth Engine server. We can easily access Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, or any kind of satellite imagery. We can easily access freely available with satellite imagery. You can easily access and work with that. And this platform, you can also upload your own data set. Suppose you buy some high resolution satellite imagery. It can be Maxar satellite imagery or Sport satellite imagery or drone satellite imagery or aerial photography. So this type of data, you can also upload in Google Earth Engine platform and work with that. So this is another benefit to use the Google Earth Engine platform. And you can easily apply the different types of algorithm to your data and work with that. And you can easily export the different types of image, table, chart, map output from the Google Earth Engine platform. Suppose you can make the land use land cover map, you can easily export this land use land cover map. You can easily make the elevation map, you can easily export the elevation map. Or you can easily export the different types of satellite imagery. So overall, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. So every cloud-based platform have their own server. That's why Google Earth Engine also have their own server. And everything will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. And Google Earth Engine platform, we can easily access all of satellite imagery. So that's why you don't need to download any kind of satellite imagery. We can easily access the Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, or different types of satellite images we can easily access without downloading. And we can easily upload your own data set on Google Earth Engine platform and work with that. And we can easily apply the different types of your algorithm and work with that. And finally, you can easily export the different types of image, table, chart, or map output from the Google Earth Engine platform. And application, there are a lot of application in Google Earth Engine platform. So basically, all of remote sensing analysis we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform. Just we have to know about the algorithm. What's the algorithm about that? If you know about the algorithm, then you can easily implement any kind of remote sensing application. So here I include some applications such as detecting deforestation. We can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform, as well as also classifying land use, land cover mapping, as well as estimating the forest biomass and carbon, and mapping the world's roadless areas, then assessment of the plant health status, then air quality monitoring and water quality monitoring, and flood mapping and damage assessment, then road monitoring, then burn stability mapping, and so on, or LST monitoring. So all of remote sensing application we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform very quickly and efficiently, okay, than other software. So here I include some application, but you can also search the different types of application in remote sensing we can easily do using the Google Earth Engine platform. Just you have to know about the algorithm. Then you can easily develop this type of code and we easily work with that. And mainly, Google Earth Engine focused on society's biggest challenges such as deforestation, drought, climate change, then disaster, then diseases, then global food security, then sustainability. And why this is important at present. So in this time, when you want to work for the big geospatial analysis, you must come in Google Earth Engine platform. Otherwise, it's not possible, but it takes a lot of time. Suppose you want to make the land use land cover map for whole country boundary of Bangladesh. So that using the ArcMap software or QGIS software, then you have to put lot of process. First of all, you need to download the satellite image tiles by tiles, and then you need to merge. There's a lot of correction we need to do when you want to work the traditional software such as ArcMap or QGIS software. But in this time, when you use the Google Earth Engine platform, you can do it very quickly without downloading any types of satellite imagery. We can easily do. So it reduces your time to the analysis. We can easily compute very quickly all of imagery, and you can easily get the result. And it can easily access petabytes of data or more on the way. Okay, so it reduces your time to the analysis. We can very quickly, suppose whole world land use land cover map I can generate within 1 minute. Whole world NDVI map I can generate within 1 minute or 1 second. Just my code is ready, just I simply run the code, then it will work. And this feature has some in Google Earth Engine platform, we face some feature. Basically, this type of feature help you to remove the cloud and haze from your satellite imagery. We can easily remove this type of cloud and haze from our Google Earth Engine platform, and we can get the very clear satellite imagery. And Google Earth Engine is one kind of common platform for global data analysis. We can easily get globally all of data, so we can easily access from here, and we can easily make the collaboration and acceleration by creating common platform for global data analysis using this platform. And what's the pros and cons of using the Google Earth Engine platform? But it has a lot of pros. First of all, when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. Okay, suppose you want to, you need the landscape image, so you don't need to download it. We can simply run our code, automatically come the landscape image or sentinel image or which image you want to need, it automatically come, and then you can easily work with that. In this time, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery, and we can easily access to petabytes of data. Okay, suppose at the same time you want to work with for the whole country boundary or whole world landscape imagery. At the same time, you can visualize and work with that. So it's access to petabytes of data or more on the way, and Google computing power is very fast. Okay, suppose 10 years data, you can analyze it within 1 second using the Google Earth Engine platform. Its computing power is the very fast analysis you can do. But it also some cons is that you need to know some programming language. So that's why as a beginners, I also try to teach you all of programming language which you need to learn the Google Earth Engine platform. And it also depends on your internet connection. If your internet connection is not good, then you did not get the result fast. Okay, so it also depends on internet connection, and it mainly primarily focus on the raster based imagery, mainly satellite imagery analysis. It mainly focus, and it also some mature and detailed documentation. But in this online training program, I will provide you all of documentation So that's why you can easily learn all of those things properly using the Google Earth Engine platform and apply it for your research work. So mainly Google Earth Engine is a cloud-based platform, and we already know about that every cloud-based platform have a own server. So Google Earth Engine, all of things will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. Suppose I write a code. Suppose I need the Landsat image. I simply write the code. I need the Landsat image. This send a message on a server. In a matter of second, this server send me response. Mainly, this server send me the Landsat image. Okay. Suppose everything will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine platform. I need to write the code. This code send a message to the server. In a matter of second, this server send me the feedback. So it's a cloud-based platform, mainly cloud computing or web processing software type. And this is the main website about the earthengine.google.org and accessible online. When you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you must connect with your online connectivity, must need. And requirement is that you have to just registration with your valid Google account, or if you have your own, suppose your institutional email, if have, then you can also use it. But normal email is also okay. There is no problem. Just simply registration with your valid Google account. Then it take 2 or 3 work days, or immediately it can send you the feedback about your registration in your email. Okay, I'll also show you that how you can easily create the account about that. And computer system must be online. Mainly it work for the image processing and visualization. It work for the raster and vector data, both of things. So mainly how you can start this tool. So first of all, you will simply go to this link, earthengine.google.com. Then simply click on the sign up button. Okay. And further, you can simply put your email address. If you have your institutional email, it also okay. Or if you have a normal email, it also be okay. There is no problem. But institutional email give you the feedback very quickly. Okay. We can get the confirmation message very quickly when you want to use the institutional email. But in this time, it also okay for the normal email. You can also use it for your registration. It also okay, no problem. And then you can simply fill up this form, all of those things, full name, your affiliation, institution type, country. And this question is very important. What would you like to accomplish with Earth Engine? Try to make the answer within 5 to 10 sentences when you want to fill up this form. Because when you want to just put the one word or one sentence, then sometimes it rejected. Okay, so that's why it's better to, you can simply describe this question answer within 5 to 10 sentences. Then you can get the very quickly approved. And then simply just check mark also in here, also in here. Also I am not robot, then submit. Okay, then you can simply wait some time or some days. Then you can easily get this type. I can check your Gmail. You can get this type of interface in your Gmail. You can get this type of message. So basically it come from the Google Earth Engine authority. So you can see now you have to access. You have to access the Earth Engine code editor. So basically in this time, just you can simply click on the Earth Engine code editor or simply go to this link. So basically this is the link about that, code.earthengine.google.com. So simply go to this link, then it opens this type of code editor. Okay. So I'll already make the registration. So if you don't make the registration, simply follow this process and make your own account on Google Earth Engine. Or if you face any problem for registration, then you can also let me know for next class. I also try to solve this problem. Okay. So now I simply go to this link because I already make the registration. Just simply go to this link, code.earthengine.google.com. Okay. So you can see this is the link. If you already registration and simply go to this link, then automatically open your code editor. So you can see I simply, okay. So you can see automatically open my code editor. So this is my code editor, and this code editor called the JavaScript API code editor. So it's a JavaScript API code editor. And in this code editor, you can write only for the JavaScript programming language. Okay, it not support the Python. For the Python, we have to create another environment. But this environment, we can write only for the JavaScript programming. So that's why it's called the JavaScript API code editor. And this code editor is very powerful code editor. Okay. So now I discuss about the user interface of this code editor. Suppose here you can see this is the code editor. So basically we find out the total 4 section. It's the one section. This is the middle section. And this is the another section. And this is the map. This is the another section. So we find out total 4 section. So here you can see inspector tab, console tab, and task tab. Okay. So inspector tab mainly work for map querying result. Suppose you add a map. Suppose it can be NDVI map or any kind of map you want to generate, and now you want to check what's the value for a specific coordinate, mainly a specific geolocation. What's the value of NDVI? You want to check it. So for that, simply click on the inspector tab and click on this map. Then it automatically show you the what's the value about the NDVI for this coordinate. So in this time, it default show this type of result. Here we find out that longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale about that. Suppose I click on here, then I can get the another value about that. You can see. So but when I add any kind of map, suppose I add the NDVI map or NDWI map. So now I am to check what's the pixel value for the geolocation or for this specific coordinate. What the value of NDVI or NDWI. Then simply click on this map. It automatically show you the value. Then this time it show about that longitude, latitude, zoom level, and scale about that. Okay. Also is a console tab. Console tab mainly printing your output. Suppose you want to print anything. Suppose I simply use a function print. Suppose I print this number. I run the code. I get the result under the console tab. You can say I get the result under the console tab. So mainly printing this, when you want to use the print function, this outcome we find out under the console tab all time. Suppose you want to print a chart, this chart come under the console tab, or any number or any calculation, it come always in the under the console tab. Console tab mainly printing your output all time. And task tab mainly it managing your long running tasks. Suppose you want to upload or import or export any file. It can be raster, or it can be vector, or it can be CSV file, anything. When you want to import or export, then this task tab will be running. Okay, and this task tab show you the progress about importing and exporting file. So we can easily get the time also. You can see, suppose you can see I already export or import one file. It show the less than 1 minute time and successfully done. Okay, so basically this task tab show you the progress when you upload, import, or export any file. It can be raster imagery, it can be vector, it can be CSV file, or anything. When you want to export, import, then this task tab will be running. And it show you the progress about for importing or exporting, what how time I need, or what the status about that. So here you can see I also find out the red color. So it means that it not export or import it because it has some problem. Okay, so when you can get the red alert sign, suppose you want to export or import any file in Google Earth Engine platform, then you find out this type of red alert sign. It means that your code have some problem. But when you can get this type of bright sign, it means that your import or export successfully done. And also you can see how much time you need for that. You can see, you can also get the time about that. Okay, so I also discussed about that how we can easily import or export any file from Google Earth Engine platform. So basically task step show you this type of result for your progress for your importing or exporting. Okay, then further also you can see about that. Here you can see the script tab. Script tab mainly managing your long running tasks. Okay, suppose script tab is managing your code which you save. So here you can see I already saved lot of code. So because it's my code, just I simply save. So further when I need this code, I simply open and work with that. Suppose I need this code, I simply click on here. Okay, yes. So in this time, this code automatically added in my code editor. So further, I can simply run the code. I can also modify the code. So basically, script this tab, save your code which you save. Okay, store your all of code which you save. Suppose which code I need, I simply click on here. So now this code will be added in my code editor. So from here, I can easily modify the code or edit this code. I also show the result about that. Okay, so basically this is the script tab. Mainly it managing your script which you save. So now how I can save this code? For saving the code, here you can see the save button. Okay, suppose you write a code and this code you want to save. So for that, simply click on the save button. Suppose you can simply click the save as, because I already saved it. Suppose simply put the name about that, your code name, and save. Okay, then this code will be saved under the script tab. Okay, then further you can easily find out your code under the script tab, and you can also modify or edit and also get the result from here. You can easily do it about that. Okay, so basically this is the process for save the code. When you save any code using this tab, so this is the button about the save button. You can put the name of your code, then it will be saved under the skip tab. Okay, then docs tab. Docs tab mainly it providing all of documentation. Okay, so all of function documentation we can easily get from the docs tab. Suppose you can see that a lot of function in Google Earth Engine platform. Suppose I simply click on here ee.image, and further you can see also there's a lot of sub function about that. Suppose image.cat. Click on here, then you can get about the description about this function, as well as you also get about the argument about this function. You can see the argument about this function. So basically it also provides you the documentation of all function. So that's why when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to memorize anything, because all of function documentation, all of function argument, I can easily access from here. I don't need to memorize anything. I can easily read the description and also see the argument, then I write the code. Okay, I'll also show you the later how you can easily use this type of argument and write the code. And document docs tab provide you this type of benefit. You can easily get all of documentation of all of function in Google Earth Engine platform. Suppose here you can see this is another function. Simply click on here. You can see ee.image.pixel area. So basically you can see the description about this function. So basically this function generate an image in which the value of each pixel is the area of that pixel in square meter. So basically this function help you to calculate the area. Okay, pixel area, and what's the unit about that? Square meter. Okay, so this function we can easily understand that this function need to use for calculating the pixel area, raster image pixel area. So we don't need to memorize anything. We can simply copy the function and work with that. Okay, so the docs tab provide you this type of opportunity. And also asset tab. Asset tab mainly managing your asset which you uploaded. Okay, suppose here you can say I already uploaded the different types of shape file. So here you can see it mainly Bangladesh total 64 district boundary shape file, or any kind of raster imagery or CSV file, anything we can easily upload it in the asset tab. So asset tab mainly managing your asset which you uploaded. And how we can upload this type of things, I will show you later for today's session also. So in this time, just remember that asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded. So we can easily get the all of shape file or CSV file which you uploaded. We can easily access from here, and further we can also use from here and work with that. So asset tab managing your asset which you uploaded, and docs tab mainly provide you all of documentation. Skip tab mainly it save your script or save your code. So further I can easily use this type of code and also modify or edit and also show the result about that. You can see the get link button. So get link button. Suppose this code I want to share with you. So this is the code I want to share with you. So for that, I just simply click on the get link button. So now it generates a link. You can see it generates the link. This type of link it generates. So just I simply click on here, click to copy link and send you this link. Then you can easily go to this link. It automatically open this code. Okay. So this is the process for sharing. Suppose any code you want to share. So for that, simply click on the get link button, and then just click on here, then you can easily share this code. So basically when you face any problem in your code, you can simply share with me. So for that, simply click on the get link button and then copy the link and send me. Then I can simply go to this code link and also show your code and send you the feedback about that. Okay, so basically this is the get link button for sharing. We can easily share our code with others person. Okay? And save button mainly save your script, and run button for execute your code. You can also press the Control plus Enter. It is the keyboard shortcut key. Just simply Control and Enter on your keyboard. Then it also works. And reset button. So basically it will be clear map, inspector, and console. Just click on the reset. You can see it's gone. Okay. Also you can see the apps button. So it is the another application in Google Earth Engine platform. Google Earth Engine platform also used for creating the different types of web application. Remote sensing web application it also provides. Suppose I will show you some example. Suppose I click on the apps tab. So here I already create some web application. Here you can see just As you can see, some web application is the privately access only for that, and some is the openly anyone can access from here. So suppose I just try to open this web application, and I also try to more suppose, and this web application I developed using the Google Earth Engine platform. Suppose I simply allow. Okay, so now it's working. It opening. Suppose this is the one kind of web application. This web application, its backend code is the JavaScript Google Earth Engine API code, and it automatically work for that water quality monitoring. So suppose in this time here you can see this type of interface, or we can easily add using the Google Earth Engine platform JavaScript API. Okay. Suppose I just simply click on here, and then further suppose I want to put my specific time period. Suppose January, 1st January, from present time. Just I draw my study area. Suppose this is my study area. I want to focus for that. Just simply draw my study area. So now it automatically show you the result. What is the condition? I want to calculate, suppose, turbidity. Just click the turbidity and submit. So now it automatically work for that, calculating the turbidity on this water body map, as well also provide you the time series chart, as well also provide you the animation. So all of those things automatically added. You can see it, and also you can see about the legend, about the turbidity, and also make the time series chart in here. Okay, we can easily get the idea when the turbidity is the high and low. We can easily find out this type of result from here. Suppose I check about that chlorophyll and then submit. So now it shows about the result for the chlorophyll. What is the condition about that? Also check about the suppose total suspended solid and submit. So now it shows about the total suspended solid milligram per liter. You can generate this map, and will show about that time series chart, or also show about the animation. Okay, so here you can see, and from this lesson you can easily identify this type of card is the high concentration about the TSS. Okay, you can see we can also zoom this map, get the better visualization, and we can also get here from here this type of time series chart about that. You can also download the time series chart as a CSV file. Simply click on here, and you can download the CSV file from here. Download the CSV, it will be downloaded the CSV. Also take the PNG file format for about that. Okay, so this is one kind of web application. Suppose as well as also you can see. Suppose I try to open that, or just another. Okay, so basically it's one kind of web application. So basically it make that trend inspection chart. Suppose I just click any place on this map. Suppose I click on here. So now it show me for this location what is the trend for the vegetation, mainly EVI or NDVI. Okay, it's the high trend or low trend. We can easily get it for the vegetation is the high trend or low trend. Or any suppose I click on here. So now it's generating this what is the trend about that. It's another one kind of application. Here you can see about that at the low trend. Okay, as well as also you can see suppose, yeah. So it's another application. So basically it's work for that drought monitoring, agricultural drought. Suppose in this time we can simply use a specific district. Suppose I need the work for this district, and further you can simply put your time. Suppose I put this time, and based on its index. So basically agricultural drought, we monitor using the standard precipitation index or vegetation condition index, temperature condition index, or vegetation health index. Suppose anyone, you can simply choose. Suppose I take the VCI, vegetation condition index, and further I just try to put the time or date, and now just run it. So now it automatically show you that what is the condition for the drought for this district based on the vegetation condition index, and also it identify about that where the extreme dry, severe dry, moderate dry, normal dry, and wet dry. We can easily get from here. It loaded, and it also depend on the internet connection. When your internet is very good, then you can get the result very quickly about that. Okay, so basically this type of web application we can also develop from using the Google Earth Engine platform and use it for the different types of analysis. And app step mainly managing this type of things. Okay.
Sir, I have
Yeah.
a query.
Yeah. Please.
So, are you going to show us like how to create this web application as well?
Cannot understand. Please speak loudly.
Yeah, so can you also like, are you going to show us how to create this kind of web application?
No, 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 no. Our syllabus is already published, and after
Okay.
that, if you want to join that more this type of online training program, I can easily get it. We already in the below of this code, we have another online training program for that Google Earth Engine web application for the big JavaScript analysis. So for the web application, okay. So it's
Okay.
another online training program for that only for the web application. We're also providing. Okay, but before that, you must learn the basic concept of the Google Earth Engine, how it will work, all of those things. Okay. Okay, so this the okay. Also, you can see the search place and data set. So basically, it used for your. You can easily search any data set, or you can search any place. Suppose I simply search here, then it automatically click on here. It automatically show me this area. Okay, or any data set you can simply search here. Suppose I need that Modis NDVI data. I simply search here. Then it show me all of Modis data set. Okay. This is a search bar, top of the code editor. You can easily get from here. And also you can see it's the map interactive view, and we can easily also get from here the satellite map also. Okay, this type of very high resolution Google satellite map we can also get from here. And also you can see about that pen tool for your move the map. Also you can see we can easily create the different types of point, line, polygon, mainly vector feature we can easily generate from here. Also you can see the line, also polygon or rectangle, zoom in and zoom out. So these type of things we can easily generate from here. Okay, and okay, this is the basic user interface about the Google Earth Engine JavaScript API code editor. Okay, so it's only right. We can only write only for the JavaScript programming. But when you want to work for the Python, then we have to use the other environment, other IDE. We have to create and then work with that for the Python. Okay, so basically, Google Earth Engine platform is supported for that Python, JavaScript, and R programming language. Okay, so we can easily do the JavaScript. This is the code editor for the Python. We have to create the other environment. So I'll show you that how we can create this type of environment also for the Python. Okay, so for in this time regarding this user interface, anyone any question or any confusion for any tab, you can ask me. Any question? Okay, okay, okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, all these services which are available on Google Earth Engine, they are free or we have to pay something?
No, no, it's a free. But Google Earth Engine also paid, suppose commercial, also use some deep learning model. Suppose CNN or ANN. So this type of deep learning, when you want to use, then you have to provide some cost. Okay,
So that
otherwise
will be
all of
how
those
much?
things will be freely we can use.
So for that, how much we have to pay?
Yeah, for the deep learning we have to use it.
Okay, so any charge, so in dollars, how much we have to pay? $10 or per?
So it's the 300 USD dollar, I think. But I
Or,
will try to show you all of this freely. Okay, so we not pay, we can not buy anything from the Google. Just we simply use their free all of feature and then we try to make. No problem.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Zoom. Okay, I also try to zoom. Okay, so I already make my screen zoom. So basically it's 100%, but I already increase for the 150% zoom my code editor. Okay, no problem. Continue. Okay, so this is our JavaScript API code editor. But in this time, I also show you that how we can easily create the Python. Okay, suppose because Python is also need for the satellite image analysis, because Python have a lot of powerful library such as pandas, matplotlib, or numpy, or scikit-learn. So these type of things we can easily access from that Python. So that's why we also need to learn about that, how we can easily develop the Python environment for using the Google Earth Engine platform. In this time, if you want, you can use the Jupyter notebook, or if you want, you can also use the Google Colab. Okay, suppose I simply search here Google Colab, then it will be open. Suppose I just click on the welcome to Colab. Further, I simply click on the new notebook. So this is the code editor for the Python API. A Jupyter notebook is also okay, but Google Colab is more powerful about that. Okay, so now I just try to show you that how we can easily set up the Python for that Google Earth Engine code editor. So it worked. Some network issue. Okay, so here you can see this is the code editor look like that. So here we find out that start coding. So we can get the some cell. Okay. So here you can see you can get the some cell. Otherwise, it's totally blank. Okay. So as a beginner, it's very difficult to work with the Google Earth Engine Python API code editor. But you can see JavaScript code editor is very beautiful. We can easily get all of things easily. Okay. But in this time here is a Python, nothing in here. So just we can put the name. Suppose I simply put the name is that first class. And further, first of all, we need to create the environment. How we can create the environment? First of all, you just simply install a package, pip install gemap. Okay, so it's one kind of package, which it's one kind of Python package. Basically, this package mainly show you all of map. Okay, so it's a Google Earth Engine map. We can easily, so just simply install the pip install gemap. So just click on here, then it will be install this gemap package on your system. So I can see it will be installed. Okay, so it show the already satisfied all of those things. Okay, which one? So okay. So first of all, you simply go to the Google Colab. Suppose simply go to the Google Colab. Simply search. Okay, you can also get the recorded class. Okay, no problem. So we can simply recap again. No problem. Okay, just simply go to the Google Colab, and you can see the new notebook. Just click on here. Then it will be open the Google Colab code editor. Okay, so this code editor, you can simply install the gemap package. Okay, suppose I put the rename it. You can put any name. I put the file name. Suppose first class. Okay, and just install the package using the pip. So basically pip we are used for installing any Python package. So just I put here the pip install gemap. Okay, just write it and then click on here. So now it install it this gemap package. Okay, so here you can see it successfully done. Yeah, you can see that it's successfully installed the gemap. Okay, so I simply pip install gemap, and I also send you this code link also. You can easily get the code link and also try for your own system. No problem. Okay. So now I simply install the gemap package in my environment, and further I take the new cell. Further you can see when I hover in here, plus port, click on the plus port. So now it take the new cell. Just I simply import the gemap. Okay. So after installing this package, I simply install the gemap package. and then I just simply import. Okay, so this package now I just import using the gmap package. I just import using the import function. Just click to the run. So now you can see this package is import. Okay, done. But then I take the new cell. I import the another package. It's called the Earth Engine package. So EE, Earth Engine. Just import the Earth Engine package. In this time, this Earth Engine package is already installed in the Colab. Okay, so Colab is very powerful environment or code editor. In this code editor, already install it, some such as NumPy, Matplotlib, or Pandas. So this type of library is already installed. Okay, such as Art Engine. This library is also installed in the Google Colab. So just I simply import the Art Engine library. It also done. You can see there is no problem. I take the new cell and put here EE dot. Authenticate, and then click the run. So in this time, it generated a link. Okay, you can see I just simply click on the allow. And now further I need to sign in with my email. Basically, this is my email I use in my Google Earth Engine registration. Okay, so this email I used in my Google Earth Engine registration. So I just simply use the same email. Just click on here and then continue. And further, you can see about the continue. So now it will be done. Here you can see. Okay, done. So now further, just click the new cell and just put here EE dot. Initialize. And now I put here, click the run. In this time, it show a problem. Okay, so basically these things is the new added in the Google Earth Engine. Without define the project name, we cannot run the Google Earth Engine platform in this time. Okay, otherwise for the previous time when our use the Google Earth Engine platform, this is not mandatory, but in this time you must define your project name. Here you can see it show about that no project found. Okay, there is no project, so that's why it not work. But previous time when we are use the Google Earth Engine, Google Python in Google Colab, there is no problem. So it's updating. Okay, it's updating daily and new function, new setting, auto every day change. Okay, so for that in this time we also define the project. Okay, and where I find out the project? You can find out the project in the Google Earth Engine code editor. Here you can see this is my project name. Okay, so when you complete your registration, you can get this type of name also in your code editor. So this is my project name, Mizan EE690. So this is my project name. I just simply use the project name in here. So for that, after initialize, where is it? Okay, in here. Okay, just I define the project. So just right here, project equal, just put the project name. So what is my project name? Mizan EE690. So just put here Mizan EE690. So this is my project name. So now run the code again. I hope there is no problem this time. Okay, done. Okay, so you can see it will work. There is no problem. So you also mention your project name. So project equal to, then put the project name. And you can get the project name in here. Okay, this is your project name. Okay. Further, just take the new cell and I take a variable. Suppose I put the variable name is that map equal ge map.map. I simply call, and further I just click the run. Okay, then I just basically in this time, this is a package. Okay, this package I just use a function, map function, and it is stored in this variable map. So when I just print that map, it show a map. You can see it show this type of map. Okay, so now this code editor is ready to work with the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, this code editor now is ready for work with the Google Earth Engine platform, because here you can see I already make the authenticate or initialize. I mentioned my project name. So now all of Google Earth Engine function. So basically this is the Google Earth Engine function. All of function now work with my Python code editor, because I already
Sir,
complete all of requirement for, yeah, please.
for me, the project name is not showing.
Okay, so for that we have to create the new project. So I will show you that. Okay, so after
Okay.
completing this class, I also, you can just remember me that I also show you that how we can easily create the project. Okay,
Okay.
I'll show you that. So you can face this type of problem. So that's why you can get the support, no problem. Okay. So after completing this class, we discuss about that how we can easily create the project. You can simply share your skill. Then I also guide you. You can simply create the project, no problem. Okay, so now you can see we can get this type of map. Okay, and now this code editor is ready to use the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so now all of Google Earth Engine function, basically this type of function, now work with the Python API code editor. Okay, so I hope you can easily get that how we can easily create the environment of Google Earth Engine Python API code editor. So first of all, install the GE map package, and then import this GE map package, import the Earth Engine package, then authenticate. Just simply connect with your email. Which email you want to use to registration with the Google Earth Engine. Then put the initialize and project equal to, you can put your project name. Okay. Then visualize this type of map. So now this code editor is ready to use the Google Earth Engine. As a beginner, it's very difficult use for Google Earth Engine, because it's not a powerful code editor. And you can see for the JavaScript is very easy. We can easily get all of function from here and work with that. We can easily get the lot of tab. Okay, we can easily do it. But Google Python is also neat when you want to work for the more deeply analysis, because Python have a lot of powerful library, pandas. Then also we can get the matplotlib. The lot of libraries available for the Python. Okay. Okay, so I hope you can get this idea. Anyone, any question, you can ask me about that. Any question? Okay. Okay,
Sir,
project name, I'll show you that. You can see here in your code editor, so you can simply open the code editor. Suppose this is my code editor. In this code editor, you can get this type of project name. Okay, Mizan E690, it's my project name. And if you have no project, so then why you have to create this project. So after completing this class, I also show you that how we can easily create the project. Okay, just remember me. I also show you that how we can easily create the project. Okay, then we can easily, and you already create the project, then you can easily get this is the project name. So it's a different kind of name you can easily get in your code editor. In this part, you can get it. Okay, okay. I also provide this code, no problem. So you can easily get the code. First of all, gmap package, simply install, and then import gmap package, then import the Earth Engine, authenticate, then define the your project name, then it will be work. Okay. So now it create the environment to work with the Google Earth Engine Python API code editor. You can see this is the code about that, and all of code I also send you, no problem. You can easily get from our Google Classroom all of code, so that's why you can also practice later.
sir, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
So I was just signing in the Google Earth engine
Yeah.
whilst doing this, but my project name is showing my Google, uh, the Gmail account itself. It is
Yeah, no
not
problem,
showing.
project name can be anything, no problem, no problem, no problem.
Okay,
It's
so we
also,
have to rewrite. We have to rewrite that in some way so that it comes like in a singular way and not at gmail.com, something like that.
okay, project name can be anything, no problem. Okay, no
Okay,
problem,
sir.
it's also
Okay,
okay.
sir.
Okay, so now you try to use this project in the Python API and then check what happened. It will be work or not. Okay, suppose your project name is not correct, then this code is not run. It's for the problem. Okay, so you also check the later, no problem. Okay. Okay, you can easily create the Google Drive. You can simply go to search on the, or you can simply go to the Google Drive and you can simply open it. Suppose I simply show you that. You can simply go to your Google Drive. So suppose Google Drive. I simply search and then simply click on the personal Google Drive. Simply sign in with your Gmail. Okay. Suppose I try to sign in. Yeah. Suppose it's in this time. This is my Gmail. It's sign in. Okay. This is my email. It's sign in. So further, I just simply click on the new. Here you can see about that more option. Here you can see the Google Collaboratory. Okay. So just simply click on the Google Collaboratory. Then it will be open the Google Collab code editor, and then you can write your code. Okay? Or if you want to also change your Gmail from here, suppose simply use the other email ID. Okay, so then you can easily use it and also work with that. Okay, I hope anyone any question. Yeah, so this is the problem. Okay, so after completing the session, for I also explain all of those things. So it also better you can simply share the screen and I will show you, guide you. Okay. So after completing this session, I will discuss about this type of problem. Okay, no problem. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, no problem. I will show you that after completing this session. Okay. Okay, so now continue. Let's go. So I will show you that all of problem. You can just simply ready to show your screen. Just simply share the screen. Then I will check the problem and give you the solution. Okay, after completing this session. So let's go. Okay, so sharing script, we already discussed about that. Suppose this script I want to share with you. Simply click on the get link button and copy the link and send me. Then I can easily access your code. So now in this time, Google Earth Engine, basically comparison between Python and JavaScript. We already know about that, how we can easily create the Python and JavaScript API code editor for Google Earth Engine. We already discussed about that. And now we can see here the comparison between two things. So basically, as a beginners, JavaScript is very easy way to learn, because JavaScript code editor have a very powerful code editor. Okay, in this code editor we can easily access all of those things. Okay, and in the Python, it's not have a powerful code editor. We have to use the Google Colab or Jupyter Notebook, but Python have some powerful library. We can easily get the Cross, TensorFlow, Pandas, NumPy, a lot of Python library we can easily access from the Python. Okay, but as a beginners, first of all, you try to learn all of those things using the JavaScript API code editor. Okay, then move to the Python. Okay, so as a beginner, suppose you start the learning using the Python for Google Earth Engine, it's very difficult for you. Okay, so first of all, you try to learn all of those things properly, not memorize anything, because when you memorize any code or anything, you just forget after some days or some month, you can forget. So that's why you just try to do some project work or regarding some research work using the Google Earth Engine platform, JavaScript API code editor, then move to the Python. Okay, and this is the basic difference between the Python and JavaScript. JavaScript, we find out the very powerful code editor, and Python, we find out the some powerful library, but Python have not some powerful code editor. Okay, so in this time we talk about that as a beginners, if you have no knowledge about the Python or JavaScript. So first of all, I try to explain some basic syntax about that Python and JavaScript. So basically, all of programming language, it can be Python or JavaScript or C++ or R. Every programming language have some common things. Suppose print. Print is a common matter for any kind of programming language. We use the print for displaying our output. So it is a common part for any kind of programming language. It can be C++, Python, JavaScript, or any programming language. We have to use the print. Print mainly display your result. Okay, and also all of programming language mainly work for the data. Data can be string, data can be number, data can be boolean. Okay, so string mainly group of characters such as A, B, C, D, this type of character. Okay, red mark errors. Okay, I don't understand about the red mark error. So kindly explain about the red mark error. Okay, you can send me the screenshot about your problem. I will guide you, no problem. Okay. So basically for the debugging, I can get the lifetime teaching support, no problem.
Sir, I have a suggestion.
Yeah, please.
So because already this sometimes it's very difficult to download a zip file and do the thing. So if you can share your zip file to us and the side by side, because you are giving a lot of time to us. So that time also we can run the code parallelly so that the hands-on would take place simultaneously, and that would actually help more to learn the subject.
Okay, so basically I also provide you this type of code also. So that's why you can easily practice all of code. After completing the session, you can easily get that all of code.
I mean, that will take another few hours. So, while doing that, while you are
So
teaching,
basically, from the tomorrow, first of all, I will today's all of code I will provide, and you also try to practice this type of code. Okay, and then from the tomorrow, first 1 hour we talk about the problem solving, and 2 hours I deliver the lecture.
yeah, anyways, fine. But it would be great, like if you can, because simultaneously, because you are already kind enough to give us a lot of time while discussing and all on each every code. So it would be great if parallelly, I think we have enough time to write the code parallelly along with you alongside while you teach or while you are teaching. We can do that alongside as well. So, I mean, in that way, I think we can learn
Okay,
a
so in this
lot.
time when I give the lecture, you don't need to write the code with me. Okay, just you can simply listen my lecture, and when you after completing this class, you write the code. Okay, so in this time you at the same time when you write the code, you make the break your concentration. Okay, in this time you just focus on my lecture and write my and just watch my code. Okay, and when I provide you the practice code or recorded class, you rewatch the video and also write your all of code. You can easily access from here. Okay, so at the same time I will give the lecture, you also write the code. It take more than 10 hours or 6 hours, not enough for me, because 7 days it completed lot of topic. Okay, so it provide the lot of topic will be covered.
So today, are you going to share us the code as and lecture as well for today's class?
Yeah, it also continue after when it will be complete my full lecture, then it will become always. Okay, it will be continue, no problem. Okay?
I mean, for today's lecture, you are going to give the video today or after the end of the course?
Okay, so after completing this class within 2 hours or 3 hours, you can get it, no problem. Just
Okay,
need
thank
to
you.
uploading this time, and you can easily get it from our YouTube channel. You can have get the privately access. You can easily just log in with your YouTube. You can easily access it, no problem. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
And all of those things we can easily get from the Google Classroom about that. Okay. Okay, so just I try to complete this part and then try to discuss just a minute. Okay, so I hope you can easily get the idea how we can easily fill up the argument. This is the two way. One is that if you want to put the directly, Another way is that you can simply put the keyword and key value. Okay. So now I'll take about the last example, and then after that we finish our live training session, then talk about the problem solving. Okay, so in this time, we talk about the data set which I imported, but Google Earth Engine have some data set we can easily use. Suppose USDOS, I simply write, it is a shortcut keyword about the USDOS, then we can get the large scale external boundary polygon. I simply click on here. So basically it's one kind of data set.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
Sir, screen is not
sir, the
visible.
screen is not. Yes.
Oh, sorry, just. Okay, so now, yeah. So here you can say simply search here USDOS. Okay, and you can see the international large extension boundary polygon. So it's one kind of data set or data catalog. So basically, this data catalog provide you all of international country boundary polygon. Okay, so just I simply import. You can see it will be imported in my code editor, and default name is the table. Okay, it can be anything. Variable can be anything. So now this variable table, it stored all of your country boundary shapefile or country boundary polygon. So now I want to filter it and show my own country. Suppose Bangladesh, I want to display. So for that, take a variable, suppose AOI, and then call the table, because this table stored my all of country boundary polygon. This table I want to filter. How I can filter? Earth Engine dot filter equal. What's equal what? So simply go to the dataset again, and here you can see about that table schema. Where is it? Just a minute, guys. Increase the screen. Yeah. So I search again. I think it not show up. Or just I click on here. You can see about the sign about that. So now it open the data from my data catalog page. Here you can see about this table schema. Click on here. Here you can see about that. I can filter the country code, country NA. So I simply copy the country NA, and you can see country name, US recognized country name. Okay, so just I use it. Increase my screen just a minute. So now further I put here the country NA and put here the country name, suppose Bangladesh. So now Bangladesh country boundary shapefile is stored in the AOI. So now further I just try to map dot add layer and use here the AOI, click run. So now you can see it added the layer but not focus. For focusing, what I need to use the map dot center object. Object is AOI. AOI made it 10, click run. So now it focus the country boundary shapefile of Bangladesh. Okay, this shapefile you can also export. Further, I also discuss for the further class. Okay, so you can see it show about the Bangladesh country boundary shapefile. And for any country boundary, simply put here the name. Suppose I need the result for Pakistan. Click run. So now it show about the Pakistan country boundary shapefile. So any country boundary shapefile. In this time, this data comes from this here. Okay, table variable, because table is stored the all of international country boundary polygon. Okay, just the name, we can get the result from here. Suppose I put here that if run, we can get this result look like that. So any country boundary polygon, when you need, we are just use this data. Not only for that, another data set, suppose district boundary you need. So further we have to use here this another data. Just I simply search here FOA or FAO. Yeah. So you can see FAO. Yeah. So just simply search FAO. Then we can get, just I simply decrease my, yeah, you can see, yeah. So here you can see the country boundaries, first level administrative area. Also you can see the second level. Okay, so just click on here. Here we can easily get the another data set. So basically from this data set we can easily get the district boundary. Okay, so I also give you this assignment. You also try to do that. How we can easily use the data set and filter your own city's boundary. Okay, so you can easily get the assignment from our Google Classroom. After completing this, I also put some assignment. So you'll also try. Okay, so today is no more. We already covered a lot of topic. So now we try to discuss about our problem. Okay, so kindly one by one share your screen and discuss about the problem. Okay, so please share your screen and then show me your problem for today's session. Okay, basically problem solving class will be start from tomorrow, but for this today's session, if you have any problem or any confusion or your code is not running, you can also share your screen, then I also check it.
Sir,
What
first,
are you saying?
Yeah,
that
please, one by one.
project,
Yeah,
how
please.
we create.
Yeah, please.
How we create the project.
Okay, so
That
simply
project
share the
name is
screen and I will guide you, please.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so just go to your code, your JavaScript API code editor. JavaScript API code editor. Okay, mainly code.artengine.google.com. Simply go to this link in your browser and then open the code editor.
What? Sorry. What's the name?
So this is the link about that I will send the link. So basically your code editor link, code.artengine.google.com. So basically when you go to this link, it automatically open your, yeah. So now it's open, yeah. So in this time here you can see the name EE Training 2024. Okay, this is your asset name.
Yes.
Yeah, just copy the name. Okay, if not copy, just try to use the same name.
I have already.
Okay, so in this time EE dot training 24 you put in here project. Okay, so you run the code from go to the Google Colab code editor. I think your authenticate is not work properly. Okay, so authenticate option. So just run the code again and then check what happened. I think some problem in here. Okay, so you did not use the parenthesis. Okay, so E dot you have to use the parenthesis E dot authenticate, then put the blank parenthesis first and in. Yeah. So run the code. So now it connecting with your Google Drive. Allow. So click to the allow, and then just simply choose your email, which email you want to use for that Google Earth Engine. And now try to the initialize code. Okay. So basically this is the problem. Okay. So when I deliver the lecture, you carefully watch and also listen all of things, and then try after completing the class, you try your own system. Otherwise, it creates this type of problem all time. So that's why I also provide you the code all time. You can get all of code, and you just watch all of video properly, and then write this type of code. Okay. So now I hope it will work. Yeah. So now close your screen and then share other person. Yeah. So please share the screen. Anyone, any problem? Simply share the screen, then we discuss about the solution. Yeah, please.
Is my screen
Yeah,
visible?
yeah, I can see.
Sir, here, just here the project name is not visible, sir.
You go to Art Engine code editor. Yeah. So in this time, it not show the click on your picture. You can see the logo or picture. Click on here. Okay. So in this time, choose a cloud project. Is there available or not? Okay, if there is no project, then we have to create this. Okay, so there is no existing project. Okay, cancel it. Cancel and click on your profile picture again. And register a new cloud project. Click on here. And now you have to register your new project, then it will be white. So it's very easy. So just you can simply put here the non-commercial. Click on here. Click on the register in non-commercial. Yeah. So unpaid, then private, academia and research. Yeah. Go to the below. Click the next. Create a new cloud project. Yeah. And you can see project name. So it also okay. There is no problem. Organization not need. So it also okay. Project name is also okay. No problem. And then click to the next or continue. Yeah. Click.
Sir, can we create multiple projects?
Yeah, we can also create the multiple project also. Confirm. Yeah, sorry, it's done. Okay, so now we can see your project is ready. So now you can simply go to the open the code editor. You can open from here. Suppose register. Yeah, open in code editor. Click on here. Yeah, so you can see your project ready. So now you can also use this project name on your Google Colab and also work with the Python API, right? Okay. So now your project is successfully done.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so now stop the sharing.
Yes,
Anyone any problem?
thank you, sir.
If any problem, kindly share your screen, then show me the problem. I will guide you. Okay, so any problem or if there is no problem, okay, so I will send you the all of recorded class for today's session. Also send you the for practice code. You can easily get it from our Google Classroom, and you can get all of those things privately accessed through your email, which you already provide. Okay, please. Yeah. So let me share. So you have to use the quotation. Start and in part, just simply put the quotation. The quotation, then yeah. Also in. Yeah. So now try again. And now down. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So any problem? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So today is no more. I will send you all of practice code and also send you recorded class. You also try to practice, and further you also try to do after watching the video, and also try do this type of write your code on your own system. And further face any problem, tomorrow inshallah we talk. Okay. So today is no more. Have a good night, everyone. Okay, bye.
Good night, sir.
Sir,
Thank you.
Sir,
Okay, bye.
hello. Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Any question?
Sir, can we use this Google Code Engine on your mobile phone?
Yeah,
Because it's a
it's
browser.
also possible. Yeah. So Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. So that's why you can use it in your mobile phone tab or anything. Just you need to go to your browser. If the browser is available, you can easily do it. No problem. No problem.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and today is no more. Thank you. Okay, have a good night. Okay, bye.